was opening morning of Michigan turkey season, and actually it was a pretty exciting morning. Raining, but yeah, I crept up on the ridge where I had the Ohio stand. It's usually a pretty good vantage spot to listen for turkeys. They usually roost in that area, and sure enough, one sounded off probably about 120 yards away. So I closed the distance. Actually seen him in the tree, probably about 70 yards away. He's gobbling. Was doing some calling. He flew down, and yeah, then there was, I think it was a guy. I can't believe it was a turkey just making an ungodly amount of hen noises behind me. I think he heard the turkey too and was trying to get it to come in, but he was gobbling just over the ridge from me, and so I kept creeping in closer and seeing if I could like look over the lip. I never did see him, but then there was two hens still up in the tree that I didn't see. I don't think they seen me. They flew down and then they were yelping, but the turkey never gobbled. So they kind of disappeared. I could tell they were moving off. So I came back on top of the ridge behind me, and then there was a gobble back towards where I started. I was sitting there a little bit, and then another tom came walking by, and I called at him, but I don't know if it was me or if it was something else, but he didn't like something. He kind of ran and worked his way along a ridge around me. I guess, I don't know, maybe whoever was calling before, that's the direction he came from. Maybe they spooked him, so he was just a little spooky. I'm not sure. Then I could hear him still like cackling down here, so I worked my way around. I'm just kind of sitting on a point overlooking this bottom area. See if I can see him from a distance or hear something calling and make a move. So, not a bad start. Apparently I'm facing the wrong direction. About 1 o'clock, a nice tom actually came sneaking up behind me from my left. I turned around and he seen me as I seen him. And then it's about 1:30, and I turned around to look behind me to the right, and there was a hen. Both very spooked very quickly, so I don't know if they're already seeing hunting pressure or what, but the thing is, shortly before I seen that hen, I could have swore I heard, like a hen call that direction, but I wasn't 100% sure, so that's why I like to stay out all day, because it seems like they get moving again about midday and maybe start searching for hens or things like that. So be out for a little bit longer, and then gonna meet up with Cody and take out Cody and his little girl Sophie is gonna come with us too. So we'll see how that goes. Roll.
Da 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 da.
What are we doing, Sophie?
Gonna go turkey hunting.
Yay! Hopefully soon. Heading out for the afternoon hunt with Cody and Sophie. So we had decent action this morning, but yeah, didn't see any toms. After spooking the one off the roost, we had one gobble and had one walk by we thought was a tom, but not sure. And then we had a hen come by. They were still gobbling in the bottom up until about 9 o'clock. So Cody had to head back, and I was going to go to a different spot, but both parking spots had vehicles. So I remember the spot that has like power lines, probably about 50, 60 yards off the road. So I thought it might be a cool spot. Actually, I was coming over the hill and there was a hen in the middle of the road coming this way towards the power lines. So I backed up and went to the parking spot and got a hell of a view. And I'm hoping maybe, being open space like this, maybe they'll come out here to do some strutting, and at least I can see a long ways, and who knows what might pop out of the woods. So I wasn't here long at all. I looked down, and that hen I seen cross the road came to the power lines. Did exactly what I was hoping they would do. Is she got the power lines, she walked right up the power lines. I've probably seen her 100 plus yards away, and she walked like 7 yards next to me, had no clue I was here. So let's just hope a nice tom does that. So I took a few days off and spent some time with the wife. She's heading to Traverse City for a bachelor party with our daughter this weekend. And tonight I am on the valley side of the Ohio stand. Kind of just a scouting trip, but you never know. There's a lot of good sign down here, scratchings, but what we've noticed is in the mornings, they're roosted up there. When they fly down, they come down here, and then most of the morning, that's where the gobbling is. So found a decent parking spot. It's only a couple 100-yard hike in. Marked a spot. The plan is hopefully Saturday morning to set up here in the morning, have them roosted up there, and be down here when they start moving around down here, and hopefully feeding and looking for hens. So we'll see what happens. Well, I got one. And it was a little bit of an awkward position. So yeah, I just wanted some new scenery, and went to one spot, didn't really care for it. So I decided to move to a little different spot, and looked pretty decent, because as soon as I got off this field edge and into these pines, I could tell there was a lot of fresh scrapings all over the place from turkeys. And I got myself out of the pines and just kind of sat in a spot where I could, pines are over there. Sat in a spot where I could see a ways. And all of a sudden I heard something behind me. And I look, and here comes 3 jakes off that pine ridge I walked in on. Just so happened to not have my gun, but I grabbed it and was able to get the gun around, and I don't know, it's probably about 25 yards, popped a jake. Turkey jerky coming up. Oh yeah, the awkward shot. I got around. I didn't even have the gun on my shoulder. I had it right on my bicep. And I shot, and it is freaking sore. Oh, it is sore. That bicep, might have a bicep bruise off of that one, but it was worth it. All right, let's go get it. The beard. Yep, virtually no spurs, but that's alright. When it comes to turkey hunting, I'm not a trophy hunter. It's pretty tough in Michigan public woods, to be honest. They don't respond to call much. I find that they actually tend to run away. So when I get a chance to get a bird and make some turkey jerky, I do it. Because I don't do the fans, the beard displays or anything like that anymore. Love turkey hunting, love the chance of getting out in the woods in the spring. And if I can get one, that's freaking awesome. That's it, man. Time to get her back and celebrate.